Victory of the Risen One. Church of Unbound Souls. Welcome to our Gospel Commentary channel, to discover yourself. Today we begin the Easter season itinerary, with the most crucial question about the Risen One. Is there evidence that Jesus lives? We will answer with the Apostle Thomas, of course. We see him alive in a church of free people. For a more complete overview of our human, cultural and spiritual proposal, we suggest you visit the website juvie.art. Juvie.art. John 20 verses 19 to 31, 20:24-31. The passage has a liturgical flavor. But the question we see in the watermark is crude. We too want to see him. How can we believe without having seen? It is the most common question starting from the third generation of believers, who not only had not known the apostles, but many of them not even their pupils. In particular, how to go from seeing to believe in a loser, even subjected to torture. There is an authentic church, but here and there held together by fear. Verse 19. Not only because the arrest warrant is still pending on real witnesses, but also for fear of comparison with the world, or due to an inability to communicate. Thomas is not afraid to stand outside the barred doors. He does not retreat, he does not fear the encounter, the confrontation with the life that pulsates and comes. In this sense Thomas is called twin, Didymo of each, and of Jesus. Our context resembles that of the small Johann 9 realities of Asia Minor, lost in the immensity of the Roman Empire, sometimes seduced by its attractions. Ephesus in particular had hundreds of thousands of inhabitants. Commercial emporium, banking center, and major cosmopolitan city, whose centerpiece was of course the great temple of Artemis, wonder of the ancient world, as well as the fourth city of the empire. There were many distractions, and already from the first generations of believers the routine began to take over. The fervor of the beginnings was fading. Participation became sporadic. Under Domitian, believers suffered social marginalization and discrimination. Even today, one of the decisive elements of the ability to manifest the Risen One present, there remains the direct encounter with the brethren within a living fraternity. People who welcome surprises and encourage the ability to think and debate. Faithful who are themselves and let others breathe. Women and men who spend their material resources and wisdom according to particular history and sensibilities, where each one as he is real in the round, not dissociated from himself, makes himself food for others with the crumbs he has. Here then is the recognition. It is not a question of obedience to an abstract world, but rather of personal resemblance. It's about tuning our physiognomy and our little actions with the source of love consumed to the full. Our finger and his hands. Our hand and his pierced side. Even with our limitations. Entering the wounds. By attraction. Faith will flow spontaneously. Verse 28. In this way John invites each person to write his own personal gospel, verses 29 to 31 and 21-25. When our works are at least a little like Christ's, everyone will see him. So is there evidence that Jesus lives? Of course, he manifests himself concretely in an assembly of nonconformist people, who are themselves equipped with the ability to think independently. His twin friends, and of Thomas. People free to be in the world, even free to doubt for themselves outside locked doors, to listen, descend, serve, and do it with conviction, personally, without forcing or hysteria. We too want to see him. John 20 verses 19 to 31, 20:24-31. Thank you all for your kind attention. We invite you to subscribe to the channel to stay updated on our activities. If you liked it, leave a like to support us. Subscribe, give your precious well done, share with your friends and comment too. Thank you, join us. And see you soon.